Hey guys, what is up? It is Coach Mickey. Welcome to our YouTube channel here on Dance Spot Family Vlogs. We are a channel that vlogs all about our life and times running a small town dance studio. Today we are dropping some hot tea, telling you all about what we've been up to and what we're looking forward to for our 2022 season. Let's do this. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah! The last time you saw us, you probably saw that vlog right there where we were at Talent on Parade's holiday spectacular event. And we took Caitlin and we took Aubrey, and they got to participate in solo categories, and Aubrey got to do their Christmas pageant. But it was great fun, and I think it will be something that we do again. For sure in the future, because it was just a great way for the kids to finally get out there, do their dance thing, and not be stressed out. So what have we been doing since the holiday season? We were getting ready to go to Walt Disney World. So we were celebrating Courtney's 30th birthday this year, and the fact that she is engaged and getting ready to get married in the fall. So it was kind of like a big celebration event that we decided to do as just the girls of my girls and me. And we headed down to Walt Disney World. We actually drove down there. That was an adventure in itself. And you can watch the whole entire vlog series over on our other YouTube channel. It's called Magical Mickey Family. You can go down below in our description box and follow the link that I'll put down there for you to go and check out that awesome vlog series. Okay, so the kids have been working their tails off on trying to perfect several big numbers that we are taking to competition this year. We've hired this amazing acro teacher. She is the varsity head coach over at Santa Fe Trail High School. Her daughter dances with us, and I have to tell you, Coach Ashley is the bomb. She has already improved our kids' acro abilities. Amazing. Like they're on a whole different level. So I want to give a big shout out to Coach Ashley and thank her so much for all of her amazing things that she is bringing to the studio. All right, so what else do we got going on for our competition company kids? That's why you're here, because you've been following their journey since we started this back in 2016. First and foremost, so all in the years past, we've always been upfront and letting you guys know where we've been competing and where we're going to compete and things like that. So I have not been spilling any information, and I have been hit up crazy on Facebook Messenger and on our Instagram Messenger going, where are you guys going? What competitions are you attending? I've had several messages, and I love it because that's exciting that people want to know where we're competing and cheer us on. So here's the first piece of tea that we are dropping. We are so excited. We're going to Dance Out. So this is a competition that is ran by Mr. Phil, who runs a dance studio that we really look up to, called Code Dance Studio. He has got so many years experience and knowledge about the dance industry. And I've watched his dance competitions online, and they just look so fun and exciting. And they have this thing called the Dance Out Challenge, where they'll learn a combo from Mr. Phil or his staff. And then they have to get up there and do like an audition, like a mini audition. So it kind of gives our kids who have never had that experience a chance to see what it was like to do a professional audition, or to do like a chief cheerleader audition, or like if you wanted to try out for the Disney dance parades and things like that. That's what that is, kind of like a mock audition for that. So that is why we chose to go to Dance Out. We will be going down to Wichita for that, and we will be there in 2 weeks. Then, of course, there is our favorites, Bravo, which we will be returning to Bravo again. And I'm still working on us maybe bringing some more soloists and duets to Talent on Parade's regionals. We're still figuring out our schedule on that. And then we have a new one we are going to try out called Dance Champs. Now, as you guys have watched in the past, one of my really good friends that I absolutely love to death is Miss Darcy. And she is up in the St. Joseph area. So if you want to go take classes from Miss Darcy, please go check her out. Darcy School of Dance, she's amazing. So anyway, her studio went to Dance Champs last year, and it looked really fun. So we thought we would try it and see how it goes. So we are going to be attending Bravo. We are going to be attending Dance Champs, and of course, in 2 weeks, Dance Out, and maybe a talent on parade. So there's the tea. You heard it. Now you know. Click. What else have I got going on? Well, let's see. We just recently had this amazing dancer come in from Dance Gallery. It's a studio that's in Lawrence. They're amazing. I love that studio too. You need to check out this kid. She is fantastic. Her name is Angel. And I had known this child for a while now because I've watched her journey. I follow a lot of dance studios and a lot of dancers, and especially locally, because I just love watching their journeys. So I have watched Angel for quite a few years and her dance growth. And I noticed that she had been doing some classes and stuff like that with her older sister, who is a professional dancer, at several other studios, and hit her up and said, hey, could you put together like an inspiring workshop for me at our studio? I'd like you to do a private with Deja, because we're trying to really encourage Deja to be like more confident with herself and her solos. I mean, she's literally down to the wire. She has this year, and then she has next year, and then that's it for her. And so we really want her to do really well in her solo brackets. Like, technically, this kid is insane, but her confidence and her showmanship skills has always been something that she lacked a little bit. So we had her come out at the beginning of the month, and she did a private workshop for our kids. It was amazing. The kids didn't have to pay for it. I paid for it all myself out of my own pocket, as a way to gift to the kids that I really believe in them. I believe in Angel, who is aspiring to be, a dancer professionally, I'm sure, like her sister someday, and give her that opportunity to work with our kids. But I also really wanted our kids to get a little taste of working with someone else, and not necessarily the same old coaches that they see in the studio over and over again. You know what I mean? And she brought out this amazing assistant with her. She's another dancer that dances over at Dance Gallery. Her name is Alexa. I'm going to put both of their Instagrams down below in the description, where you can follow them and support them, because they were amazing. And I'm hoping that we can probably bring them out once again right before we go to nationals, as another like pump up for our kids, because what they did with our kids was phenomenal. They really got them to be excited and to be pumped. Like, just hear it from the kids themselves. Okay, so Angel is in there right now. She is working with Deja on her solo and doing a private with her, trying to pull something out of Deja. We just we just can't seem to get her to like build that confidence. So she's fine-tuning her solo for her. We'll probably have to come out and do it again. But I have to tell you, this was the greatest workshop that we have put on. I have not seen the kids that fired up in a long time. What'd you think?
Good. It was fun, and they taught us really to be really energetic and sassy.
Did you like it, Jada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt more confident after that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Good girl.
It went by fast. Yeah, it was fun. It was very fun. I actually got confident for once. Yeah.
You got what?
Confident for once.
Did you really?
That's what Jada said.
Wow. So how do you?
I just like jazz, so I'm glad that we did it. I like them. I like their vibe. They were pretty nice.
Yeah. What do you think, like, the vibe of for, like, how well you guys performed your 2 biggest routines for them?
I did good. I think production went a little better.
Yeah. I thought it was really good.
It was way more sharper and like cleaner.
I thought you guys did really good. Especially this one, Sassy Pants. So you've taken dance class at other studios before.
Yeah.
What was this like? Was this like a normal, like...
This was way better than the other ones I've taken.
Really? Ooh, yeah. So you felt like more confident?
Yeah, more confident.
Yeah. What did you...
Everyone's saying that.
That's good. That was the whole point of why I brought them out.
To be more confident. They said the reason they came out was to be more confident.
Yes. So now are you pumped and ready for the show?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Stand out from everybody else, right? Like the movement behind the words is gonna make the words come to life. And like you don't have a lot of years left. I don't have a lot of years left. Girl, I don't like thinking about it, but we don't have a lot of years left, right? Right, girl? Yeah. We gotta dance with our entire bodies to show, especially because yours is about college too. Like, think about you going to college and leaving all your friends. That's not fun. No. Like, think about that and use that feeling and put it in your dance.
Again, I highly recommend checking out those 2 young ladies as an opportunity to bring into your small town studio and to interact with your dancers and maybe do a workshop with them. They were so professional and so phenomenal. So that's what we did at the beginning of the month. And then we are here right now. It is Thursday night, the Thursday before our winter showcase. So our winter showcase is where we present all of our competition routines for the 2022 season. And oh my gosh, have we had a challenge with that. Definitely need a drink on this one. Tea, mind you, or Diet Coke. So we had quite a few routines that we normally would do for our big kids. We have a much bigger diamond company this season than we've ever had before. So the opportunities of more types of routines has just been awesome. However, because of the issues that have gone on in the world with the kind of stuff going on, it's made it really hard for us to have consistency in the studio. So it's been hard to get those routines completed. So we had to drop a couple, which I was super bummed about, but I understood why. And I think taking that pressure off of them helped the kids a lot because they were able to, okay, let's just focus on the routines that we've got. And then we don't have to worry about adding all these others, even though we still haven't gotten down the choreography on the other ones. Like I've seen a huge difference in the kids now that we've actually limited the amount of group numbers that we put in a competition. Before we used to put in like 20, 30 group numbers. And now I think we're down to like maybe 12. Like we're less than half, which is nuts. That's just not normal for us. So it's going to be a lot longer weekends for us because we won't be like in each bracket going crazy. But in the overall training process and getting them on the stage and having it be nice and clean and perfected, it may end up benefiting us in the end. Okay, so with that being said, let me tell you the different routines we have going on this season. I am actually going to tell you the routines. You get to find out the routines we are competing with in 2022. Let's start from the top. Okay, boom. This is our production routine, and it's very simple. Last year we did a themed with the Descendants, and the year before that we did a sugar theme. This year, it's all about love. Are you excited? Ta-da! It is our production. It is called The Love Spot, and it's all themed around love. And I know it sounds cheesy, but it actually has a personal meaning behind it. it's all about, because Courtney's getting married. She's in love. And Madeline is moving up to being more of the studio creative director and being the boss. So she loves what she's doing now. So it's kind of like just a season of love. And that's where we came up with the theme. Plus, it is also the first time we are recognizing someone who has trained with us from the very beginning that we opened the studio till the end. And that is this girl right here. Autumn Claycomb has been dancing with us since she was 5 years old. Now, she did take that break, and you guys witnessed that through our vlog series, but she's been back for a couple years, and she is going to be having her senior year. Like, it's crazy. It's been 11 years that we have had this studio open. This is our 12th competition season, and she has been with us from our very first competition. So this is big emotional thing. And that is the other reason why we call this our love spot, because who sticks around that long unless they actually really love it? And we even try to encourage her to go to other studios. I tried to get her to go to Ignition. I tried to get her to go to In Motion. I tried to get her to go to Radiant, to Dance Factory, and she did not want to go anywhere else but be back here with us at the dance spot. So that's her love and commitment to what we have trained with her and what she loves about dance. So that's so sweet. Then we have Miss Daytona. Now, Daytona only danced and trained, I think, at one other place that was in Wamego. And it wasn't a competition team. It was through the gymnastics program that they have up there, and they just had like regular classes. She came in, I want to say she was like second grade, maybe first grade. I have no idea. So she's been with us clearly since she was about 7 years old. So we're going on almost 10 years that this kid, I think it's been over 10 years that this kid has been dancing with us. And that blows my mind. And she's also been a big choreographer for us. She's coached for us with the littles. We're really hoping and encouraging her to want to come back next season and be a full-time teacher for us. But she's young and she has her own life. So if she doesn't come back, that's okay. Like maybe she can come back a little bit here and there, like we have Justice doing. That would be fantastic. So yeah, she has made a commitment here. She has a lot of history here. She's been there for a lot of the firsts that we have done throughout the whole like 11, 12 years that our studio has been open. So I want to acknowledge that as well with her, like her commitment and her love for being in the studio. Then we have Deja, who is our legit last OG Diamond Company member, who will be dancing for the last time with these two. These three started with our OG Diamond Company. All of those kids have either graduated or they have quit and decided to pursue like outside life and not do competition dance anymore. We still stay in contact with them. I still see them on Facebook and Instagram, and I miss them to death, but I love that they're living their best lives, and it's awesome. So this is also in dedication to not just Deja, but to the rest of all those kids that have worked through all those years being a part of the OG Diamond Company. You know who you are. And this is for you to remember the best times and what you guys had set as a legacy for the rest of the years to come. I mean, we have another decade that we are starting on right now of up and coming dancers. I look at it this way. Aubrey is the new generation. Her and her dancers that are competing right now, these littles right here, they are now moving into their decade of starting their own legacies. So it's kind of like we're saying goodbye to one decade of dancers and decade of dance history at our studio, and now we're starting into a new decade. So that's kind of like the whole point behind the Love Spot. Now, the other thing behind the Love Spot, I feel like I'm rambling forever on this subject about this one routine, but it is kind of our theme for the entire year. We are really all about trying to encourage our kids to just go out and keep dancing. Like, we know there are moments where some of our kids have burnout, and we are experiencing that on a yearly basis. And I know lots of studios that are going through that too, where one minute these kids are fully committed, and then, just because of the chaos that has gone on in the world in the last 2 years, it has been really hard for kids to emotionally have that commitment that they had years ago. It's a lot on them to try and deal with getting through. I mean, psychologically, everything that has happened with the lockdowns and with face masks and with the vaccines and people dying because of COVID, it's been very difficult for these kids. They've struggled a lot. So we don't blame these kids at all if they want to take a break. In fact, we highly encourage it because it only makes them rejuvenate. It gives them opportunity to reevaluate whether or not dance is something that they really want to do, especially if they've been doing it since they were wee little. Or maybe they want to take a step back and not do so much competition wise. So I have been really encouraging our kids, especially our junior high kids, to start looking at what opportunities there is in their schools that is with dance. You have all this dance training, use it. Use it for something. Don't just wait for it to be 8 years away when you might graduate from college. Use the closest opportunity. So for every single one of our kids that dances at our studio, all our local high schools here in the area have high school dance teams. And I have to say, there has been a big change. I used to be not a big, unfortunately, that was kind of on my part. I'm not gonna, that's me dropping some tea here. I was not very good at supporting our local dance programs. And I apologize for that straight up. And I should have been. But it was because I was so focused on giving opportunities of competing, because a lot of schools in the past had not had those opportunities because of the CASHA rules, the state guided rules. They would not allow high school teams to really compete. They would let them attend little competitions where everybody gets a participation trophy, but you would never know who was first through fifth or whatever. So I really wanted our kids to have those opportunities. I wanted my kids to have those opportunities. So I was not big advocate for supporting them to be on a school dance team, because there was no benefit in my mind at the time for them, because they wouldn't be seen by college recruiters. They're not going to be getting opportunities to compete. It just didn't make sense to me. However, now Keisha, since 2020, shout out to the director that helped push that, we are now seeing state championships being created for high school dance teams, and it is exploding. It's only been 2 years, and then mind you, it's been during the pandemic, so it'd probably even be bigger now. But we have several different schools that are actually competing at a state championship level. They're coming home with state championship rings. They're coming home with a state championship plaque that any other athlete would have in their school. So they're putting them on a whole different respect level through their communities. And that's amping up what is expected of these teams to be competitive so that they can win a state title. And I have seen a huge improvement in just 2 years out of all of our area schools. And I think it's because of that. So I really encourage our dancers to jump on that opportunity and be a part of another competitive arena that can be seen by more college recruiters. We only can put you in front of so many. But if you're on 2 dance teams, plus you're doing really good in school, say you even play outside club sports, oh my gosh, your college application opportunities for you to get a scholarship has just increased by tenfold, because it shows the colleges how much you can take onto your plate and how successful you have been. I mean, it's just a win-win overall. I invited them all. Because I also want our kids to be recruited by these college or these high school teams. I want them to see our dancers and see them as being potential dancers that could be on their high school teams. I want to give my kids the competitive edge that other kids might not have if they're not training at a studio, especially a competitive studio. So I've invited all the high schools, and unfortunately 2 of them already had prior events going on, so they weren't able to come. And, you know, I don't even know what to say. They're coming to our recital. I am so pumped about this because I really want to develop a cool relationship with our local dancers and develop them into with their high school teams that really want to take them to the next level too. Like it's all about a community of like working together. And if we can work together, how much more amazing are these kids going to be? Like, they don't have to dance with me. I don't care. They could dance in high school for 4 years and they never step foot back in the dance studio again. I'm totally cool with it. But I'm proud of the fact that I got them to that opportunity, and then their coach took them to the next level. That's the whole point of why we were encouraging our kids to go to college and dance in college. Now that pressure is off of me. I don't have to be the one that does it solely by ourselves. We can work in coordination with these high school coaches and trying to, you know, give those opportunities for our dancers and still have other competitive opportunities for our kids, because most high school dance teams don't do tap, they don't do ballet, they don't do lyrical contemporary. It's mainly pom and hip hop. So we can help build those levels up, and jazz. They do jazz with jazz technique. So we can help build those situations up and then make these kids be even more amazing. Like, who doesn't want to say they are the state champion dance team? I would. So anyway, that is the whole thing as to why we have invited them. They are coming. I am super stoked, and I cannot wait to show off who might be going on to these high school dance teams. With that being said, we have been invited by our local high school team. Nobody knows. We are literally walking in tonight with me. I haven't announced it to anyone. I haven't put it on my Facebook, nothing. So none of our local residents or community has a clue that our dancers are coming in and performing tonight at the halftime. It was kind of a last minute thing. And we have a great school support system that the staff has encouraged us to come and perform at the ball game because they want to encourage performing arts, and they thought it would be a great way for us to kind of advertise for our recital that we're doing on Sunday at the school. So they're like, hey, would you guys like to perform at the halftime? Because then you can tell everybody to come to the recital and cheer the kids on. I was like, okay. So it was kind of a last minute thing. And the kids are going to be performing their next routine that I'm going to be talking about right here. Boom. This is called Ballers. And this is our line hip hop routine. And Aubrey's in it. Along with Paisley, Josie, and Erica. So you had to audition. We had several littles that auditioned for being a part of this line hip hop. And those were the ones that made it. Josie's 4. And so it's like a full, huge group of kids, pretty much the entire company's dancers doing this hip hop routine. Hey guys, what is up? It is Coach Mickey, and we are here at Burlingame High School where the kids are performing at the halftime, and they'll be doing their Ballers hip hop routine. We're very excited and so thankful that we got asked to do this, and we can't wait to show the crowd and show the parents. Parents haven't seen any of this stuff, so this is going to be great. It's a preamp to get us excited and ready for our recital that is up in 2 days. So let's go see how they do.
Hook me up one summer night. I was flying sky high. You would always take me out. Oh, now enjoying your alone time. Why didn't you ask me out? I might be paranoid, 'cause I'm still sky high. But I just want to avoid, baby. Don't let me down. Me and my army, we will stake you out. Whoa, one step ahead and we will bring you down. Whoa, me and my army, we will stake you out. Whoa, yeah, one step ahead and we will bring you down if you fail me now. Whoa, me and my army, we will stake you out. Whoa, yeah, one step ahead and we will bring you down. And if you ever call me for my body, baby, then you will be the one to say I'm sorry, my friend. Whoa, me and my army, we will stake you out. Whoa, yeah, one step ahead and we will bring you down if you fail me now. Whoa, me and my army, we will stake you out. Whoa, yeah, one step ahead and we will bring you down if you fail me now.
Yeah, guys, good job. You can expect the showcase recital vlog coming out pretty soon, and then we will be heading off to dance out and having our first big competition of the season. This is it. This is where we will see how we rise to the occasion for the 2022 season. Okay, so cheers to everyone. Cheers to our dance moms. Cheers to our dance dads. Cheers to our dance kids, to our dance coaches, to our dance community, and to everybody who is a big fan and supports our kids. Like, I hope 2022 is going to be a banger year. So here we go. Let's get some. All right. Peace out. See you guys in the next vlog.